Hi, beauties. We're here in the afternoon and we're going to see what somebody wants to say in the midst of all things. Okay? So it's a message in the midst of all things. This is Red Fairy Tarot. Welcome back to the channel. This is your mid-afternoon spread. And we were going to do more on here today. Thank you. Let's leave it mysterious. I never got to see it. Thank you. All right. The things that they wish to have told you. We'll take the two. Thank you very much, angels. Oh, I took the Eight of Swords as like feeling left out, you know, like not in your circle, okay? The things they wish they would have told you. Yes, you are a great part of their destiny and their family, the Ten of Pentacles. Okay, now you had like 2 and 2 buddies. Do you guys see that? 2 over here. So let's read that. Knight of Cups, okay? I still have feelings. How do I send it? Via email? How do I express it? Through a cup? Like here, through the woods. And then you have the 3 of Cups, want to see you in person. So we got some great things here to look at in terms of, we'll go through it in long distance speech. We'll go to it in terms of living near you. High Priestess. Yeah, really acknowledging that you're different from the rest. You are cut like, you know, it's a different material. It's like where everybody is made of nice suede for fall. You're like the fox coat. I got it like that. Just roll with me. 7 of Swords. And we are a funnier channel. 7 of Swords. Like really watching you. If some of you feel like, you know that song, somebody feels like I'm always watching me. Or what? How does that go? Somebody feels like somebody's watching me. I was gonna sing it, but I'm not up to that level yet of where I could like oompify it. Somebody feels like somebody's watching me. Is that how it goes? Like, I'll write it below. It's very embarrassing already, but it's giving off that song. Okay. Sometimes I feel like somebody's watching me. There you go. All right. We have a King of Pentacles on the split. If a King of Pentacles is trying to say all of this, they can be incoming and an admirer. This is the exact deal that you have with combo cards, okay? Now, I also can redirect myself with this deck and ask, what are those types of emotions? Like, how is it going to come out? 10 of Cups, like you are everything. You know, this is when somebody goes to look at romance and maybe even try to find it. You know how some people are like, well, I'm gonna hop on Facebook, this is like my ideal person, or this is who I'm gonna go look for in society. You do it for them. You check all the boxes. Why do they take my collective here as like somebody to watch? Ace of Wands, you got that extra spark. Now, I used to have a guidebook with cards, like a bigger one for tarot. It would give you all the details. It would tell you some ideas for spreads. I literally have to go look for it. I have it. I just don't know if it's in my closet or if it's in another room. But it used to say in there that the Ace of Wands is actually a spark. And I wish I could find it because it had a differing opinion from regular tarot books. It was saying that it's actually a spark. You have that special thing. When people meet you, they're like, where did this person come from? So you're outer worldly. Queen of Pentacles, the Fool. You're a journeyer. I'm getting something very specific. And the Fool is about journeying the moon with Pisces. We'll leave it there. I want to marinate on the Queen of Pentacles real quick. A lot of the cards in yesterday's prediction video, a lot of them are here. Oh gosh. They were beside each other. Queen of Pentacles too. That's just bottom of the deck. It's nothing fancy. It's just subconscious energy. It's not fancy. In fact, it's more common to see divine couples. They think that you do it for them, right? So if I were to put myself in your divine masculine's shoes, per se, and whoever you're watching for, this is someone who goes, Libra looks the part. Libra is exactly my type. Okay, so there's no questioning that. I want to know if they're close to you, and my Halloween deck is far right now, so I'm just going to use my remaining cards, my remainders. Is the 7 of Swords nice, sweet, or what is the strength of that card? Ace of Cups. It would be coming from a more loving person. I don't think this is from like a divorcee, or this is from a person that you divorced from. It's more of a person who's been really looking for you in public. I don't know why they haven't written anything. It doesn't feel like you've seen anything tangible in the reading. Any more information? And if you guys don't mind, I'm going to look in the monitor for this one. I just enjoy watching there more. 7 of Wands. Sag, Aries, or Leo. Okay. They're defensive on some beliefs. So they might think that your tarot world is too esoteric. Sometimes people don't understand that, like how we know what we know. Or they feel like you're too much of a Queen of Pentacles for them. So there's an intimidation factor here by deduction of cards, but they enjoy the watching, okay? Some of you met this person at work and they might shrug or touch your shoulders and then say hi. Like I'm getting a brief hello like that, where they let you know they like you, okay? Very, very detailed right there, but I gotta do it. Ace of Pentacles. You deserve an offer. They think you're sweet, okay? And also for some of you, highly intelligent. They really listen when you speak. And I'm getting something here about really hearing you. Even if they're protective sometimes. They could hear a pre-story of a former partner who did not listen to them. So they really acknowledge it when you display that. Some of you have been single for a long time too. So their crush is kind of knowing other facts about you as well. What do they see in Libra's like little iris that is so interesting? And also if this is checking out and you're another sign, you can definitely still watch, okay? 9 of Swords. So in your iris, we asked about the eyes. They see that possibly right now you could be worried about something. Why do we have that? Knight of Wands. You want more passion. That is really cool. I've never gotten anything like that ever in my life of reading here on YouTube. I've never gotten that. It's passion. Okay, so they recognize that when they look in your eyes. And for some of you, you can look in this one because it's very nice from Mystical Moments. When they look at you at work or wherever, maybe somebody has seen you at a park, they see that something, not that it's missing, they feel like you need a little bit of adventure. So that's the kind of person coming through in this message, in this hour. Hermit. Okay, let's talk about it as if it was them. I'm going to give this one a little shuffle, and it's going to be a hand shuffle because I'll get cut. Hermit is clarified by the Knight of Swords. We have Aquarius returning after a long time. They could be an air sign Libra. They could exactly be an Aquarius. For some of you, I'm definitely getting this component of meeting you in your workspace and where some of you operate like daily tasks. And if you look to her dress, it's a newspaper. So there could be written word pretty soon. And the Knight of Swords is a messenger that is fast. Impulse moves, right? It's like, I'm just going to do it. I'm just going to do it. That's impulse. What's their story in the past? So Libra will know. This is a clarifying portion of the reading. How is Libra going to know that this person is who they are? 5 of Wands. You guys have recently fought, or there was a disagreement or difference of views. I'll go with difference of views with the chess pieces too. This person might like games on their phone. They may have mentioned it. They may have spoke of apps, gaming, and that they were a gamer. Okay, that's what this is very specific and I will label it as so. Knight of Pentacles. They recognize that you're the long-term picking type. You would like to stay in something long-term. You don't have a lot of time for just recent romance. You don't have the time for that, and I'm hearing that as a stress. They're making that point known. What do they view as Libra's extracurricular activities? You have 2. 6 of Cups. Okay, so you could be very connected to an old-timey favorite. Maybe some of you love to bake. I'm getting here stories of like cooking, okay? But it's your pastimes that this person recognizes. They know you spend a lot of time with your hobbies. 6 of Cups is like inner child work. So anything in that realm, whether it's building things, painting, taking the time with your own kids because it's inner child. So they know that you spend some time in the requiem of time. It's like, it's very specific. Like they know that you have a pastime that you love to do. There could be music involved as well, because the festival-like quality in Carnival is letting me know that there could be outside noise. Six of Pentacles, you love to give, and many of them know that about you. So they view you in, that's funny because the past is a 5, and they view you in 2-6 cards, okay? Bottom of the deck, as I was shuffling, is the Magician, the 9 of Swords, the Queen of Swords, and the 9 of Wands. I feel like sometimes this person is concerned over you. Temperance with, oh, okay, so there's a story to this card. I just split it. You guys received Temperance for this romance video, and this had a story before. When we moved to Libra Light in June, we made a separate channel, and over there, which is interesting, is there was a whole story that we built off of this card. It's very nice that I got to see it like live. Okay. They have a view of you that you are very balanced. You are exactly like your sign. You are a Libra, so you're displaying diplomacy, fairness, love, an equal amount of giving that out. I also feel kind of with this Temperance card that you have your own set of rules and your regulations for not playing with your heart, because someone who's in Temperance is in charge. They're balanced, or they try to be. There's neutrality, and it's really hard to break somebody's peace when they're fully in Temperance in the full power of the card. So it's interesting because it's major arcana. Then they view that you're doing the 6s, doing things there that you love to do. 6 of Pentacles is a nice card to view you as. That's Taurus energy. Okay, so you are giving. You're very sweet. Where did Libra meet this person? Let's just get to the ending here. I'm going to do all of the part 2 and bonuses on Libra Light today. So I'm going to be signing off on this channel for the rest of the day. If it was your birthday, happy birthday. I hope you had a good day, and I hope people treated you well and greeted you and said hello. You have the 2 of Swords. So they may have met you at the beginning of crossing the Rubicon. Okay, some of you are crossing into a whole new adventure. I get that they may have met you at a difficult time, Libra, where maybe you were going through lots of transition, lots of phasing out old and new. And the 2 of Swords is actually, it's telling you the point of that meeting, which is a crossroads. Okay, so that's going to be deep for each and every one of us. We're all going to have different reasonings in that portion, especially if we're Libra Sun. Libra Rising would probably even have the same story. And then the Lovers is Gemini. It's like more than a crush, though. This person is like, they're waiting to admire you more. And if they do work with you, they do notice that you work hard, because Queen of Pentacles is like the most hardworking card of the deck. And that's the one where we talked about the eyes. Queen of Pentacles. And then the King of Pentacles is here too. So both of you have the opportunity to build with each other, because you may have met in an environment where both of you are financially ready. If that's not true, because I realize too that there could be a whole nother set of Libras here, which is on the opposite side of the spectrum, and with you raising your hand, okay? I realize too that it could build to that in the future. You could be that person right now working toward that, okay? So it's either one of the two. And it's funny because you have the 2 of Swords in the reading. Not to bring it up that way, but it's true. It's very true. How would they like dating to go? How would they like dating to go in their wishes of all wishes? And what do they hide? This is the biggest card, okay? So this is a stage. The curtains are about to close on one of the High Priestess cards. There's 3 in here. There's 3 different kinds of High Priestess. And I think there's also different 2 of Wands and Hermit. There's like versions of it. That's why it's so big. But here we see that it's setting the stage. So they feel like their biggest wish is to be silent at this time, because she's a character of silence in the properties of the card. And they really like the allure of just watching right now. I hate to report that, but I have to be truthful, because if this is a newer thing for all of y'all, this person likes being silent, okay? But they're really enjoying the show, which is the Lovers. They're getting to see that you have all of those things that they've been looking for too. I don't think this is a past. Some of you are going to ask me, is it a past Libra? Is it a past Capricorn? They could come back, but this reading is done for the things they wish they said. So this person actually loves to be silent at this time. I can't read my cards any other way. Okay, Lovers there too. Or 10 of Cups, excuse me. It looks like the Lovers. We'll put that down. That's your second 10 of Cups. Page of Cups. 8 of Wands. With lots of umbrellas like Marina Poppins. Marina Poppins. Okay. Interesting that we get the 8 of Wands there because it can be a very silenced person right now if it's in your workplace. They could have to hide it because they work with you. Some of them are watching you from afar because they haven't been able to tell you again with the 5 of Wands. Maybe some of you block them too. There could be blocking on the phone or blocking an email. I see how that could be. 7 of Wands is a block. It's a restriction. How do they eventually get through? What is the bigger message of breaking through here? Let's do that. Because I think with you and your full power, I mean, you've had the Empress the last couple of days. I think that you have a busy schedule, so it's going to be harder for other people to get in touch with you. Page of Pentacles. Okay, outcome is the 7 of Swords. They have this very small idea. Okay, and I have to be careful how I describe this because the cards are giving off a je ne sais. Ace of Cups. They have this bright idea that if they come in very slow and there's actually appropriate action to move toward you, it's almost strategic. It is, because the 7 of Swords can either be deception or strategy. And it's this small offer. It's this small one after being silent. You do have the 8 of Wands, which is communication. So it can be in written word. It can be on an app, email. This is how they reach out. But it's a crafty offer with the Page of Pentacles. What does that look like in RW, the real world? Like, what is it? Because it's going to piss me off. It's going to piss me off if I don't know. And we're also going to do a card pull for September 26th. 7 of Wands. If you notice, though, in this 7 of Wands, he's breaking free from the jail garbs, right? The iron is being teared open. They're freeing themselves, okay, and one of his tattoos says love. One of them says love all over his body. This person could be a tattooed guy. 7 to the 8 of Wands. This person is slowly freeing themselves and convincing themselves it's okay. Okay? That's the first 7 of Wands we've ever seen where he's breaking through the defensivism. Being defensive. Excuse me. Let's see what else is going on here. At the very end, what's the likely conclusion besides the Page of Pentacles? The 7 of Cups. They know you could get away. Okay, this person's very, very aware that other people like you. I'll just leave it like that because it's so simple. And the 10 of Swords is they want to confront a previous issue with the two of you. That is how you'll know, because basically what they're saying here is 2 things. Either they viewed that you got hurt, front row seat, this person watched it, or they were a part of the 10 of Swords themselves. All right? So they have this very small olive branch. And even though the olive branch is really the Ace of Pentacles, it's this card, olive branch. The Page of Pentacles has a bit of a thought-provoking process. It's almost like, well, when I give this Page of Pentacles new idea, I've actually been giving it all of this thought while I've been silent, which was the High Priestess for them. Okay? I hope that helped. And our future readings are going to be done on Libra Light through the weekend. So if I do any new videos, it'll just be an announcement to head over there. So I will see you guys there today.